I'm Amy.
I'm Wendell.
And I'm Patrick.
And
this is
Yes,
But Why?
Podcast.
So I bought this box here. It looks like a fucking Apple Watch, right? It looks so nice. It looks so it's like a big, that's a very high def screen and
Thunder
stuff.
watch.
It's got a camera.
Thunder.
It even says that
Smart.
there.
Smart watch, smart life.
And then this is the watch that was inside.
Internet.
Now that is a smartwatch technically. It's a Bluetooth smartwatch.
Did you take it back?
No, dude. I was like, you know what? Okay, the reason I wanted a smartwatch, 100% of the reason, was so I could have Johnny Quest phone conversations into my wrist. And that is that is one of the sole functions of that fucking thing right there.
Go gadget watch.
Yeah, the battery life
totally
sucks, so it's dead right now. But I can charge it. It lasts for about maybe 8 hours.
Not the watch.
And it's not the watch at all. I wanted a camera because cameras are cool, but $30, I get why I didn't get a camera. I'm not gonna be mad about not having a camera, So, but I was like, and then there's no brand.
What did you say to them when you walked back in that place? I know that you came back there. If not for the watch, you went back in there. And so, what was
I've been
the
back
dynamics?
here and they're just
what was the dynamics?
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, how do you come back from this?
Oh, what's up? What time is it?
Say, hey, I bought you a flawed watch. Hey,
okay. See, that was my whole thing. Is I got really freaked out because that watch was not anything like the watch on the outside. And then I plugged it in, I let it charge. And the functions on it are cool enough for $30 because that's basically the regular watch, this Timex I have, this costs $20.
Yeah.
For another $10, this thing I can talk to somebody on it. I can have a whole phone conversation. I can also just play music. I can play Bluetooth music pretty loud out of my wrist.
Up top.
All of my texts come through it
Out of my wrist.
So I don't have to pull my phone out. If somebody texts me, I can just do it. And it just had and then it just had a standard watch face digitally, just like the screensaver. And I was like,
yeah,
that's a $30. I'm cool with
it's funny, yeah.
Because if I want all the other
price
stuff,
tag
it's a lot more.
matches the watch you got.
Mm-hmm.
But the price tag does not
I don't
the
know.
watch on the box.
I'm stupid
the watch
for
on the
thinking
box
I would get that.
has Google Chrome.
All right, I might have.
Yeah, if I would have sounded man, is this watch even? Hold up. Is that an Apple sign?
Yeah. No, see, that's the thing. I
Google
obviously
Chrome.
felt like an idiot for thinking that's what it was going to come out. I opened it and I was like, I wanted to be mad. I wanted to be like, the store was still open. I could have gone and done something. This is a late night purchase. I was just stoned and I walked up and I was just like, maybe I'll have a cool watch for $30.
Yeah.
And I got an okay watch for the sake of it. But
you thought you was on
I was like,
look like him.
Yeah, and I was like, who am I?
Or
Who do I think I am?
Be as determined as her on the box,
Oh yeah, no. The Thunder watch, I was definitely not going to be bringing the Thunder most of the time with it. But I got really excited because from that walk back, I started reading all the stuff the Thunder watch could do, right here. And this is all cool stuff that my watch can't do. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a mobile camera that you can control, I don't know. I saw
a G sensor.
Yeah, yeah. Just in case, I need to know if the fucking, magnetosphere.
Anti-loss remote control. Literally a remote camera.
That's okay. The camera was because
the reason
I saw it and I was like, the camera though is because I saw somebody. Okay, my girlfriend's cousin has an Apple Watch and he actually could put his phone somewhere and then take the picture with the Apple Watch.
So it was okay, I can.
Yeah, he could watch who was framed in and stuff, and then take the picture with the Apple Watch. And I was like, that's a fucking cool, handy thing to do. I would take more pictures if I had a better framing sense, if I could be more in charge of what's going on. And I was like, and to do that for my wrist, I have been all about watches my whole life. I don't know, were you did Grandpa ever give you a watch?
No, I started liking watches I guess when I could afford to take girls on dates.
Okay.
You know?
See, I like nice watches.
Yeah.
I like practical fucking camping.
No, yeah, honestly, I never grew up with wearing watches.
You never had a pocket watch? My grandpa gave me a couple of pocket watches.
I didn't.
I wanted to be a train conductor.
Now I feel like I'm missing out on something.
Yeah. I really wanted to be a motherfucker in
overalls. Hey, what time is it?
Wearing a vest. Yeah, all aboard. That kind of shit, man. I don't know what I thought I was going to be or where the world was going when I was a kid, but I was super into the idea of pocket watches and then just regular watches in general. I don't know. I like being able to just do this and just tell what time it is.
Alright.
But I also realized when I started wearing watches that I'm really clumsy with my left arm. I just throw my left arm around. It bangs in and stuff all the time.
My watches. I bought two. I started too high. I started buying those $100 watches, and then not giving them $100 watch type of care.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
And so I'm not buying another one. Dude,
it was only up until 3 watches ago that I was like, maybe I shouldn't shower with my watch on. Maybe I shouldn't. It says water resistant, but they all fail me almost immediately after that second
water
shower.
Resistant, not yet. Not water impossible.
Yeah, the third time the whole thing's fogged up on the inside.
You got shit leaking out. Is that soap? Why's my watch smell like that?
Yeah. Maybe I'll just take my watch off. I don't know. That. Yeah, that was such a dumb. Where I was just I should be able to shower. That was the pretense that I came at it with. I was like, I should be able to shower with my waterproof watch. And, and then I would just fuck up all these watches.
That's so funny. I spent a shit ton of watches.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I've had 3 good watches my whole life, and I didn't shower with gold band fucking things, but I also I lived in the woods, and I would go camping and get all dirty and get all shit. I don't know. I just didn't live a life that it deserved a good watch.
Yeah.
Same with shoes. That was another thing. Is I didn't want to buy good shoes once it became up to me because all of a sudden I was really okay with Walmart shoes again because I was I lived in a dirty, muddy place where my shoes are going to get fucked up immediately.
Every day.
The idea that I needed to buy good shoes and keep them clean was absurd to me. I was there's not enough asphalt in my life. There's
there's no need.
Yeah. I'm never on a sidewalk, man. I'm getting out of my car into grass and mud.
Yeah.
And then I'm walking up a dirt fucking driveway that has just been kind of pounded out by the fucking truck. And why? And then I gotta, what the fuck? The idea that anybody's pushing that on themselves there is ridiculous to me.
Well,
I don't know. I like shoes too, because I always buy Chucks, and I always feel like that's
Chuck. I used to wear Echo all the time.
Okay.
Echo. Right. I don't know why. It was it was called Echo Unlimited.
All right.
I used to wear Echo all the time, and then I finally got my hands on some Echo shoes at Ross. And they were originally like 140, but at Ross they were 60.
Hell yeah.
And I thought I was getting such a deal, which I did because I still have those shoes at my house. I don't wear them anymore, but if I needed to, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty.
And I've had the same, shoe size since 9th grade. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got a couple of those. I have a couple of Vans that are for and some Chucks. I will not throw a pair of Chucks away. That's just not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
I'll take them to my grave.
Yeah.
And
literally.
Yeah. I don't know. Just it's something that I very much can't throw a pair of shoes away until unless they're work shoes. I'll just throw out a pair of work shoes.
Yeah, the shoes I buy now, I don't know. I like to keep one pair of sneakers, but still, I don't know. I like dress shoes.
I do too. Yeah, I have a couple. Well, I have one pair of leather shoes.
Yeah, so I'll wear the Chelsea boots or just these. But I won't buy them where you think. No, I'll buy my shoes from Ross.
Yeah.
Or Burlington Coat Factory. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do $100 pair of shoes at Macy's.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
No, not at all.
All right, so Michael Fitz, thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
I always just like to burn into it. Also, thank you for joining me for my very first solo interview. This is going to be
Yes.
possibly heavily edited by my other co-host. Depending on how hard we get along here today.
Right. Can I curse?
Oh, you can curse.
Awesome.
You can curse so bad.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I gotta figure out what that is.
Was that a movie? Echo, stop.
My echo just started playing.
Because they listen
be prepared.
to us. They listen to us.
That's
I'm telling
crazy.
you, all of
the
them.
door was closed.
Echo, I thought you were talking to your
That
dog.
was rough. And also, I guess I'm talking really loud. One of us is. I am. I think it is.
Okay, it probably recognizes your voice.
That was nuts. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me, okay, so where did you grow up?
I grew up in DeSoto, Texas.
Okay.
Directly south of Dallas.
Is that like in
about
like
35.
okay, is that near like Allen and like Plano and stuff like that, or?
Yeah, just like south of it all. You know, it's like Dallas, then Oak Cliff, then like Lancaster, DeSoto.
Yeah.
Next to DeSoto, it's Duncanville. Yeah.
I don't know. There's too much of Texas for me to know that.
Well, just growing up, you know, it was a place of like a lot of competition.
All right.
So it was like one of the hardest districts to like compete in, you know, in football, track, like band. It was all of it.
Did you play all that? Did you play football and band?
I played football, like probably up until my sophomore year.
Right on.
I ran track pretty much my whole life. You know, up until I graduated.
Yeah.
And then band, yeah. Band was it for me. I like band a lot.
Percussion.
No, trombone.
Brass, of course.
Trombone, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
Got it.
I
still am.
You know, it's funny because like I always like to. I was in marching band, and yeah, you have my saxophone over there.
I see it,
Russell, the guy that we have so much fun on Facebook with.
I love Russell.
He actually gave me that saxophone.
Nice.
Because like he just heard I was into it. Like Russell's a good guy deep down.
Is he?
Yeah,
Okay.
he is somewhere. Well, it was like he was about to move.
Why do
and
the
it was like,
internet is a weird place to like, you know, it's a weird place.
it's
The internet is weirder than like being 4 walking to grandma's house and you're like, why am I here on Thanksgiving? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the internet.
Why am I here on one of the happiest days of the year?
Yeah, like but you're 4, you don't understand yet. And
Yeah.
that's what I feel about the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's you would think that like a constantly open line of communication
Would be more clear over time.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It's like it's
Yeah.
always less clear.
We all got real aware of how dumb everybody is around us. Like,
I love the internet.
and like that's the thing is we all just became how aware of like what people believe in, what they vote for, what they do, all that, which is all privatized information up to a certain point. You know,
Yeah.
you had to like make friends
Just
with somebody.
and like actually know them for 6 months.
Yeah,
And then they tell you something, and you're like, "Ooh, that's fucked up."
Yeah. Okay.
Now it's just you just learn it off the top.
Yeah, and I don't know. What was your like family's attitude towards like political leanings and stuff like growing up? Like, was your family very open about how it voted?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Open with like other people or just
You guys
in the family,
like in front of the kids.
Oh, they were very open.
Okay.
They were just like, I think something happened. And I was like, okay, yes. But something happened. The first time, it wasn't that I questioned, you know, my upbringing or anything, but I remember being in my mom and dad's room, and George Bush was on the TV. And I remember saying something like, "Oh, he lowered taxes. Yes." Right?
Yeah.
And my dad was like, "No, Mike." My dad said, "No, Mike, he lowered taxes for rich people. our taxes will pretty much be the same, maybe $5 lower. And I said, oh, why do so many people like them? That was the first time I was like, okay, now I might judge somebody who, who thinks differently than me, or the first time I guess I opened my life up to like debate, like why do you think this type of thinking? You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all remember that?
That's
I remember that.
That's very like, that's very like challenge the status quo kind of attitude to have right out of the gate. Like, well, what the hell then?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that about?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
no,
that's...
only for the rich people.
See, my family, for all their failings, honestly, they kept politics out of, like, my parents never talked about what they voted for, or, like, how they felt politically. And I think that was good. I think that was a good move on their part. Like, I was never like pushed to think one way or the other.
You can focus on other things.
Yeah, like I had to go to church and stuff all the time, but like nobody was ever telling me what to feel. Well, the thing is like nobody really reacted to political anything in South Carolina because politics didn't really fucking affect South Carolina. Like nothing really affects anything in South Carolina.
South Carolina's in its own damn
South
thing.
Carolina, it's just this quiet little hole on the far side.
On the east side of America.
Yeah, it's a little cave right before the ocean.
Yeah.
And it just it dips down and it's cute and everybody's like living this hobbit life. Nothing fucking... it's like the Shire in Lord of the Rings. Like, the whole political and like socioeconomic eco structure that has been set up for thousands of years in Middle-earth is falling apart because one evil force has like come to power and is moving forward. The Shire doesn't know this. The Shire, at the end of it, unaffected.
The Shire was happy the entire
They go
movie.
home. Yeah. They could have, Bilbo and Frodo, in both instances, could have just stayed in their little hole.
And nobody
would have known about the War of the Five Armies. Fucking, like, there was dragons getting killed. Like, they would have known nothing about this.
Shit.
Until fucking Gandalf shows up and, like,
hey,
gets high, lights some fireworks up, tells them some stories.
He did get them high.
Yeah. He had the Kingsweed. It was the finest in the land.
Yeah.
That was you knew Gandalf was really, like, chill. He had to be. He was, like, thousands of years old.
Thousands of years old, gave a child some weed, and he talked to trees.
Fucking Frodo and Bilbo were, like, 50 at least.
Oh.
They lived for, like, 200 years, so, like, perhaps to scale, they were very young.
Right.
Like,
true.
Yeah.
True.
So let's, when did like, okay, so you started playing trombone in high school.
Yes.
Is that like, was that like your introduction into interest in music?
Started playing trombone in the 6th, 7th grade.
I love the trombone. It's like the bass guitar of the whole marching band. I feel like it's just like.
I tried to play saxophone, but it was like a lottery for it, because it's like when you're, I don't know how old I was, but when you're young, you're like, oh, saxophone.
Yeah.
Because
saxophones were hot in the 90s, or like in the late 90s, early 2000s.
A cool instrument, and they were like, oh, we're going to have a lottery for it if you can make a sound on the reed. I was like, shit, all right, well.
You couldn't pull it off?
No, I couldn't pull it off.
Dude, I
couldn't even make a sound on the reed when I was little. And so then I tried trumpet.
Gotta do that whole...
Some dude told me...
I can't even make, like, do the embouchure.
Literally, some dude told me that my lips were too big. I said, okay. I scratched it off. This looks like a little small worksheet. I told you, Dallas was competitive.
Yeah, man.
Dallas was competitive. And so then I tried I go up to French horn. I'm like, well, it's the same size. Fuck that. I go to...
Oh, the same size mouthpiece?
Yeah, same size mouthpiece. Yeah. I go to trombone. I make a sound on the trombone. And I was just like, well... Okay, I wasn't going for it, but it was,
Yeah, how long did you do it?
I still play now.
Okay,
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I still play. I still play. I played through college with the trombone choir.
Was that the scholarship you got?
The Grammy nominated trombone choir. Yeah, with Grammy. I mean, I have to say, a year before I got there.
What movie?
No, it's like, so they don't show everything on the Grammys that actually it's really fucking long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of awards that
It's a
don't
lot
get,
of
like,
it's a lot of
see.
awards, and then
I
you got
see.
the award for like for small scholastic ensemble, or it's like
Cool. I didn't know that.
small ensemble, collegiate ensemble. It was something like that.
I get that. No,
Yeah,
I didn't know that, but that's cool because award shows normally kind of just bum me out because I don't feel like anybody getting
all
an
we see
award
is like all the
needs an
dumb
award.
shit.
Yeah.
I mean, even though I want to be on one of the dumb shits,
Yeah.
it's like that's all we see. We don't see about like the Spanish record of the year or like
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just
They knock that out in the commercial break.
Yeah. It's like the Grammys are like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Seriously, they're long.
Really?
Yes, they're long.
I had no idea. Do people
Yeah.
just sit there for that
I don't
amount
think
of time?
so. I think they're on the red carpet when like the smaller ones are given out. To be
Okay.
quite honest.
Okay, they don't do as many they collect a bunch of wide pans in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then just sort of broadcast, kind of
Yeah.
sprinkle those throughout big shots. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So okay. So even though you weren't super into the idea of playing the trombone,
Mhm.
you went for it and you eventually gave in to the idea that it was fun.
Yeah, I got good at it, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you like anything that you're good at.
Yeah, totally. So how did that build into furthering? When did that hit a point where you're maybe music is something I want to focus on creatively?
I mean, I don't know. When I was good at it, it was I played, and then I remember when I won my first all region competition, and I got first chair, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I got something here.
Yeah, I get that.
So yeah, just then, and then my mom and dad, they bought me a beginner's horn. I was always taught if you're gonna do it, at least try your best. At least try. If you're gonna do it, if your name's gonna be attached to it, then just do it well, or just don't do it at all. So.
Well, that's how it should be in any sort of elective.
Yeah.
Something that you don't have to take. It's it's something that you can take because there's options there, and you got to fill time.
Yeah.
And it's if you're gonna do that, then why not do it like a motherfucker? Because why? It's same foreign languages or anything else. It's just pick the one that might really light you up. And honestly, taking German in high school, those were my favorite classes. It was one of those we have French and Spanish, and then
do you speak still? A little bit?
Ein bisschen. Ein kleines bisschen.
Okay.
Enough to disappoint German people when I tell them I can
enough to
speak
disappoint
German.
them, but to impress us.
Yeah. Well, if you go to Germany, nobody gives a shit. They all speak English. They all started speaking English with second grade, so it's whatever. But, but I always hesitate to bring it up at a table, if we're ever working or whatever, just because it's more often than not, I went to I went to Bavaria. I'll probably talk to somebody who hates Bavarians. There's always these weird, Southern Germany or Western Southern Germany or whatever. It's fuck off. They just don't like it, and so
it was an elective. It was something that I wanted to do.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be. But also in Texas, it seems like there's a lot of German presence I wasn't aware of.
Me and a few exes ago, we went to a German fest in Austin because there's a whole German society.
Oh yeah,
and I love bratwursts. So,
dude, German food is crazy.
German food is really good.
Yeah, it's crazy good. It's crazy good in a way. It's good and fun and happy in a way they aren't. I honestly view German food as the soul food of white people. Oh yeah, 100%.
Most definitely.
Yeah, because you get schnitzel, and that's basically just chicken fried steak.
Grease and happiness.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Yeah, seriously.
And yeah, dude. We should go to the next what do they call it?
I don't know.
They have it's beer fest or honestly, it might be an Oktoberfest.
In October, kind of
yeah.
Let's go in October. I'm all about it, man.
Yeah, I went a couple of years ago and that shit was.
I'm all about it.
Shit was really fun. I mean the food is amazing. The beer selection is cool, but the lines are really long. And honestly, you kind of try everything in the first like 3 rounds.
The beer's cool, but the lines are long.
Yeah.
That's the line.
That's not something you find in Germany. There's more beer than people.
Rap line. Yeah.
Yeah, they're ready. They're ready for people to want to drink.
Right. And they'll wait.
Yeah. So in college, you were playing trombone still?
Yeah, yes, I played trombone. I played trombone electively. In order to get a scholarship in music, you had to major in music. Mm-hmm. And so, I didn't do it, because honestly, my mom said, musicians don't make money. And so I was like, all right, Mom, it's whatever. So I took her advice that she now kind of like regrets telling me. Yeah. Now that we're older and she sees I'm like still in music, she's like, fuck. It's whatever. She was looking out for me. Right. Based off of her experience. Yeah. And so I went into chemical engineering, did computational chemistry, a minor in computer science, and a minor in business administration. So, I liked math. I was good at math and I liked science. I didn't really like math, but I was good at it and I liked science. So, okay, all right, cool. I'll do this. And in my head, I'm like, okay, I don't have to have a degree to still play my trombone. I can still, be a part of the groups on campus, and so that's exactly what I did. I was classically trained, just kind of, I was really good in high school. I made the Honor Band of America, so, yeah.
That's, okay, so, once you have to continue doing that even after you, decided to, make the transition into grown-up man.
Yeah.
Went from artist man to businessman for a little bit there.
Right. No, yeah, you still do it. I mean, because it makes you happy.
Well, it's I when you were saying that, I kind of pictured, that issue of Spider-Man where, Peter Parker decides to stop being Spider-Man, there was a Spider-Man costume, and
yeah, that's exactly.
All right, well, fine, my true calling is damned.
Yeah, that's
difficult
this
one time.
Yeah, that's how I feel like now.
Oh, well, I mean, but that's the thing is, he became Spider-Man again.
Yeah, he did.
And when did you become Spider-Man again? When did that come back around?
Just until, I don't know, man. Honestly, this is about to sound so corny, but until I stopped caring what other people said, or
That's a good place to start, man.
Yeah, it's a good place to start. It's
because honestly, doing anything creative in a performance capacity,
you have to not care.
Is literally asking a whole bunch of strangers to respond to you.
Yeah.
It is begging for judgment, even though
you're not really, you're not really actually saying it. Yeah,
you feel good. You're hoping for the good stuff, but you're not 100% prepared for all the bad stuff.
All the bad shit.
Yeah. And so I mean
No, yes. So started.
It's good to be able to shake that shit off.
I was always I used to always just freestyle for all my classmates and my freshman year in college, and I was always known as hey Mike, rap. You know what I mean? From both my white and black friends.
I was gonna say, did you have it was more white heavy people. Prevalence of white dudes?
It was more white. I mean, yeah, I was chemical engineering. They were like, oh my
god, yeah, man, yeah, okay. Hey, Mike, rap. That's all right, cool.
So, I was always doing music, and I just got to a point where. I don't know, man. I just When did you start?
Well,
I was good at it. And
the beats. Do you do the beats too?
I do a couple of beats. Yes. Yeah. I do some. I learned from Parker. Okay. His name is PCG. He's in New Orleans right now, but he was the first producer I ever worked with.
Okay.
And, I went up to him and I was like, "Hey, man, I played trombone a really long time. Can you let me rap?" It was the first time I went up to somebody and I was like, I really like music, but let me do this music.
That's a sentence I never heard before. Get your ass in here.
Yeah, seriously though, I was like, I don't have anything recorded. you know, I was like, can you just entertain me?
Yeah.
Just, like, just please
Indulge me, man.
Indulge me. Just put just throw a bone for me, and I was, you know, we freestyled, we hung out and stuff, and you know, I told him I composed music, cause, you know, because I composed music for a couple of high schools in Austin.
Right on.
For the marching bands. I won't say the names because that's illegal to do, but they didn't want to pay music for, you know, to get like that, you know, to pay for the rights to march like Beyonce's song or something.
Okay, so wait. And you can just shake your head if you're not allowed to say shit like that. But is it like, are you paid to write variants on the songs?
Yes.
Oh.
So yes. So I would just write, you know, I would write like a marching, a simpler
like
version of like a hip hop song or a pop song and stuff. Yeah. So I started like composing music that way.
Damn. Buying Beyonce's music to put on marching band, I bet that's expensive as fuck.
Yeah, anybody finna do that in Austin?
That sucks.
No one's gonna buy her.
I never think about that, but that's probably why I was playing, like, when I was in marching band, I was
y'all
playing,
played like
I was doing like Knights of White Satin. I was doing
y'all
like
played like William Tell. I know y'all did. Y'all, you know, yeah. So yeah, you know, like
we played songs from like the 70s one year. We played Knights in White Satin, Knights in White Satin, Carnival 9, which is a fucking Emerson Lake and Palmer song. And then what do we end with? Oh yeah, fucking that Jethro Tull, Aqualung.
I have no idea.
Exactly. That's why we got to do that. And it didn't cost them a goddamn thing to buy those songs.
Yeah.
Those songs, everybody's like, who? Huh?
No, but yeah, I did that in college for like a couple of high schools in Austin. Like, cause you know, I mean, I was broke. I wanted to make some money, so they just paid me to, you know, to rewrite.
That's cool.
From Marshall Bell.
Wait.
I did
so you compose it top to bottom? Like
I mean, yeah,
sectional?
like A B A C end type of hook, like
a
verse, the hook twice, end it.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's halftime.
And then does that go to somebody who like disperses the music instrumentally? Like,
no, I did that too.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean that's a lot.
No, yeah. So you write it. You write for woodwinds, you write for brass, you write for percussion, and then finale notepad, which I legally downloaded. I never bought it. Ever.
You don't have to admit to every crime that you do. As we move forward, believe me, there have been lots of crimes committed
right here. Okay.
Specifically by me.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, you don't have to like.
Okay. No. Yeah. Okay.
Like. This isn't gonna buy you any free time later.
Right. This is like So yeah, you know. So I had finale notepad. I would do it on finale. I pressed a few buttons, and then whatever I was working on, it, you know, like line 2, they just put all the line 2s on one page.
Yeah.
You know. So it's not as strenuous as you would think. Like, you know. But.
I mean, having to my only the real sensitive part I would think about is just like having to break up like which section gets the focus, or like what, like for that song specifically, what makes sense to be in the front, what makes sense to be in the back.
You know, like if it's like falsetto female, you use a flute.
Like flutes and stuff.
Yeah, if it was like Beyonce singing really loud, you use some high trumpets and saxophone.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
okay.
high trumpet saxophone.
No, that makes total sense.
Get that jazzy.
You gotta have them kind of swirl around.
Yeah,
you gotta have them like swirl around a little bit. I like that.
So.
Oh shit. Okay. What would Janis Joplin? What would her instrument be? You don't know any Janis Joplin.
I wouldn't compose the music. No. I wouldn't even give it.
All right. Okay, what would you put like Nicki Minaj or Cardi B? What would be their instrument?
A xylophone.
Oh yeah,
a xylophone.
Yeah, just stand like keep it real high. It's kind of like almost auto tune.
It's just noise.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like that is. I mean, you got it. That's a real high. It's a real high, like.
Well, I mean,
angry baby kind of voice.
Yeah.
Is what I was.
Yeah. I'm not gonna use the instrument for that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use the instrument. Yeah, like a music. I'm not gonna use like a woodwind for that.
Fair enough.
Literally, like percussion.
I get that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so honest.
All right. Yeah. No. So they're like, okay, trombonist.
Yes. So,
Please come rap. Please come rap for us.
Yeah, PCG was like, all right, cool. You know, he told, and so he worked with me. He was like, you know, I think I got spoiled with him because he was one of the first producers that would like let you change his music that he already previously made. And so me coming into music that way, I thought that was just the norm. You know, I thought you work with any producer, they'll let you kind of be choosy a little, you know, which was not the case. but with Parker, he was like, man, I have thousands of hours on my laptop. I remember his words verbatim, and he was like, these songs ain't doing no good on my laptop. So he was like, you can change anything you want. I'm like, damn. All right, he really trusts me.
Yeah.
You know, okay. So the very first like song like I ever did, Two Things. You know, I took the sample from Hall & Oates,
right.
Rich Girl.
Yeah, that was great.
Which is the first song I've ever had on my MySpace. Like ever. I made my MySpace. I did Rich Girl.
Does your MySpace still exist?
Yeah.
Do you still check it?
I'm sure I could sign in.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sure I could. I do not check it.
Okay.
I should probably delete it.
Hey, man. No, I was going to say, like, you better delete it before you get home, because I'm going for it.
Seriously, right?
I'm going to dig on that motherfucker. I want to see, like, high school trombone playing ass fits.
Oh, my God. I thought it was so cool.
Dude, hey, we got to wear cool outfits.
Like, I would have, like...
Cool hats,
dude,
feathers,
I was, like...
Fucking, we had uniforms.
The thing about MySpace, dude, is that it was before its time because, like, I think it was held back by the powers that be because, like, it taught us to code.
Oh, yeah. Totally. The way you had to input your statuses and stuff. Yeah.
You wanted to code.
Yeah, it was like mild HTML.
And I would see, like, little, like, news stations would do, like, a, 30-minute special. This one little 13-year-old girl made $1 million business because she learned to code from MySpace. You know, and I feel like other companies got the gist of that and was like, no.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know. I feel like that was when, like, the bad guys got a little too comfortable. Was when they allowed us to learn code for free.
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah. No.
MySpace was awesome.
Yeah, they should have.
And MySpace was where Bobby Valentino got his start.
Bobby Valentino.
This R&B artist, which by the way I don't listen to, but it's just nice to know that he got his start from MySpace.
Was he one of the only ones?
He was one of the first ones.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, was he like one of the only ones? Like right before we all jumped ship?
But now MySpace is mostly about music now. It's like MySpace music.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's like the only thing I miss.
Yeah, there's the music and the background.
Is the dumb music that would play.
Yeah.
So I can understand.
Yeah, like, and the playlist.
Because you would know somebody just by the shit that happened, like after your long-ass browser loaded. You would know everything about that person you really needed to know to keep scrolling.
Yes, please.
Yeah, no, I do miss, and I even saw like a tweet that was like, somebody was just like, man, your Twitter should be able to just like, when somebody comes on your page, they should just be able to play music that you want to listen to, and it's like,
we had that.
Y'all forgot about MySpace. Y'all weren't even around when we were MySpace.
Yeah, I'm old.
That's why we talk about MySpace.
Yeah, it was first time.
It's gonna come back. There's gonna be this dumb, weird comeback where we all thought it was done.
Well, like when the earlier like video gaming consoles came back for a little bit, and like the NES Mini, like I think it's gonna be the same thing with MySpace, exact same thing. Yeah,
and that's gonna be the thing is like it shouldn't cost any money because I don't want like a brand new, up to date, fresh looking MySpace. No. I want 32 pixel.
I want the same shit where like I could let my friend know I was mad at him if he wasn't on my top 8 type shit.
Yeah.
You know what
100%. And you got like those like sparkly like.
Oh, if I had a crush on her,
like backgrounds.
Yeah. Oh, if I had a crush on a girl,
she goes up front.
She would go to my like top 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah. So
if you're officially dating, she's 1. You're like, best friend gets knocked down.
Your best friend is 2.
Best friend gets dropped.
Yeah.
That's an understandable thing because that's like going Facebook official.
Yes.
It's just being like, here's my girl
it's
right
on
up top.
translation.
Best friend can't say shit. If like that's not anything real and you move her up top, then like I've gotten mad at friends for bumping me down.
I definitely
for
would.
just
like, dude, like what the fuck?
Just some side situation. You know, like, no, bro. I've done a lot to get here to the top 8. I'm not gonna be. I am king of the hill. You're not gonna give that up.
No, not at all.
To some thought, as they'll say, in the future.
Somehow,
I'm not saying that now. Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, no.
So how long ago? Okay, so we're talking MySpace. So,
Oh yeah,
like
so
12,
I did this
13 years ago.
MySpace.
12?
Oh no.
Right?
I have no idea.
Calculate that for a second. Take that in your
I
brain.
have no idea.
You know what? Like, MySpace, I feel like was at its
8th grade. I was like
prime.
8th, 9th grade.
Okay. How old are you?
30.
You too. All right. So 8th and 9th grade would have been 2006. We graduated then.
Yes, 2006.
Okay. So what? 2000.
I was 15 in 9th grade. 2002.
2002.
9th grade, we were in 2002.
2002.
Yeah.
So 16 years ago.
Yes. Wow.
That's when MySpace. You want to think it was sooner than that.
I wouldn't think it was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
16.
Oh, it's been this long, man.
That's a long time.
That hurts me to think about. That is.
My son will never know what MySpace is or was.
Bitch.
Is or was.
Yeah, no, and rightfully so. Honestly, Facebook. Yeah, Facebook is probably gonna go out. Like, Facebook will probably... Like, honestly, kids don't even fuck with Facebook
It's almost
anymore.
done. Oh, it's not almost done. It's just so saturated. Like, I'm starting to see people just post, like, MySpace... not MySpace. Facebook just want... It's, like, so much on Facebook. Now I'm just seeing people post pictures of, like, people being, like, beheaded or dying.
Whoa, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like, okay, Facebook has reached this breaking point.
Yeah.
We're looking for something else now. I keep seeing this one video of this family that they let their son play on the phone and they all exploded in a car at a gas station.
What?
Do you get those videos? Those weird fucking videos?
I do now because I started adding people
and
from
they're
high
on
school
like
back.
autoplay. You can't just click it.
Yeah. You just scroll.
You scroll and you see somebody die, and I'm like, I thought Facebook was trying to control that shit.
Yeah, no,
Mark
man.
Zuckerberg,
yeah, it's all these
please
weird,
stop that shit and control it.
Yeah, it's like these weird World Star websites. And it'll just be like, yeah, no. I just started adding people from back home just because, for some reason, I got on this thing where it was like I found a friend, and all of a sudden Facebook started recommending all these other people from my hometown because everybody.
When you add people from back home, it always gets more interesting.
Well, yeah, I started remembering people. I was like, okay. And then it was like, hey, maybe you'd remember this guy. And it was like, oh, I do. And then I just started going down the line, and it started expanding. Yeah. So I just started adding all this, really, all these really colorful people from my past. Really just, they're just vibrant, just real explosive human beings. You know?
Whenever you have people from back home, it's always more interesting. I wouldn't say it's more dramatic, more drama.
Because I don't care anymore. I'm so far away from it. It is dramatic a lot of the times. One of my favorite things, and I want to collect these and make a small book out of them. But it's white trash goodbye letters before they go to jail. There's awesome. This thing that my friends do on Facebook.
They sell them?
Well, no. Their last Facebook status the day before they go to jail or the night before they go to jail is this long letter that's like, all right, everybody, I'm going away for a little bit. I'll hold it down.
Mackenzie, fuck you.
Yeah, TJ, you did it right. Just all this shit,
you my
Hash
dog.
Browns, keep it up.
Yeah.
All that. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, and, I loved it. And I've seen 3 of them. And it's always they always just try to keep us down, and it's just my white trash redneck friends. Because they got busted selling meth for the 4th time.
That's funny.
And it's yeah, they really try to keep you down, man.
Dude, what's up with white people and meth?
Yeah. South Carolina doesn't have a lot going on, man. Yeah, South Carolina is a place that you either love God enough or you love meth enough to get through it. Here, I'll light it up. Yeah, I was just saying. I can tell this is not your.
No, yeah.
You
really
were really like a band nerd, weren't you?
See, okay. The thing about
all right.
So the thing about my high school, it was that everybody. It was like a weird little like everybody accepts everybody. Because people in band play football. People football ran track. People ran track with a choir. So it was like we all did everything type thing. You know what I mean? So
yeah. It's a small enough school.
I mean it's a pretty big school.
Yeah.
But I don't know. No one was really like judgmental at our school. You know, I feel like
hey, that's cool. I mean honestly, I can't tell you.
Yeah.
I can't actually inform you as to how shitty and racist my school was because I really wasn't on the receiving end of any of it at any point, you know? I got bullied for being like weird and feminine, but like that's just...
Oh, I never got bullied. I wasn't like, the coolest kid, I wasn't like, the coolest kid in class, but like, it was...
I understood
it was kosher.
I understood what the baseline understanding between both groups was, and it was pretty tenuous as far as I could grasp.
Yeah.
Like just in any direction, but not in any constant, let's fuck with it kind of way. Yeah. It was more just like, I don't like them, they don't like me, let's just fuck off. They just didn't do a whole lot. That was really all, it was just segregation more than it was like a fucking thing. But I feel like, I don't know, the friends that I did make, especially like in band and stuff like that, like, there was this weird, I always asked myself for like stand by me friends. Yeah. Like the friends that'll just be like, we're children, we don't know anything, let's go look for a dead body somewhere. Yeah. And let's camp for nights. And let's just hope we find a dead body, and then we hopefully make it back home.
Did you ever find a dead body?
No. I've seen somebody after being stabbed at Myrtle Beach.
Oh shit!
Like right after, but not naturally. But not like I stumbled upon it.
Oh.
It was like my brother saw it happen.
Yeah.
Clint watched a guy.
That's funny.
Get stabbed to death in like the middle of Ocean Boulevard in Myrtle Beach. Yeah.
God damn.
And he was like 9. And and I showed up after the crowd had like already built. And it was just like a gang thing. Some shit went down. And Clint watched it, holding like a giant stuffed animal. He had like a giant stuffed shark or something.
Oh shit!
Just like fucking 1,000-yard stare. Just oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. But no, I never went looking for a dead body. But I always did like making my friends do something over the whole weekend. Like let's go find. Like I had a lot of land I grew up on. I had like 14 acres, like hidden off in the deep woods. There was a lot of way off the grid. My dad liked to grow pot. My dad liked to grow pot wherever he wanted to. He was in a place between 2 counties. It was perfect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like because there was a lot of talking about who would have to go arrest us.
What's over here, over there?
Your turn. We did it last week. Like that kind of shit.
That's hilarious, dude.
So like we just wouldn't get a whole lot of bother if it wasn't if it wasn't a huge deal, and like our dirt road was like a mile long, so like there's no way nobody's gonna find us.
That's funny. No, but I was a band nerd. I fucking loved band.
But like band nerds can party. That was like the thing is like band nerds once they get that like collective energy.
Listen, like
you can get fucked up with
like
band nerds.
So the Duncanville band, it's our same year or whatnot. They pretty much like some people in their band like had some big ass orgy and it made the news. I'm not even sure if people from my high school remember that. But I mean I went to DeSoto, but there were some people from Duncanville, like right next to us, and people and when that happened, we were like, yeah, that sounds about right. And we were some horny motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We were.
Did y'all ride with the color guard? Did the color guard?
Hell yeah, we did.
There was no separate.
My girlfriend at the time was in the color guard. You know.
That was bad news. That was always bad news. I was always like, why does the color guard should get their own? The cheerleaders get their own buses. Why? Like the color guard just got to deal with us, just dumb, loud, nerdy teenagers. Ugh.
That was a bit there, dude. Like, I marched. I did all the competitions. Solo and ensemble state. I remember my junior and senior year, I did solo and ensemble, and I did mine. It's like in order to get like a one state or something, you have to memorize yours.
Mm-hmm.
And so I memorized mine. I did it for Dr. Nathaniel Brickens, who was my trombone professor through college. And he didn't remember me when I went to college, but I remember. And also, like, in music, you have like people you look up to. Mm-hmm. And I always looked up to Dr. Nathaniel Brickens. Yeah. And I remember after I performed and he was getting my score, I asked for his autograph while he was getting my score. So the band was like that or whatnot. And then, like, I didn't even know that he was a professor at University of Texas. Because I was like, oh, shit, he gave me, I was like, he gave me on my one. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I went up to him, like, hey, I'm Mike, you remember me? And he's like, no, do you have an audition tape, something I need to hear? Like, actually, no, I don't, sorry. Not yet, and but, you did audition tapes and all that. Yeah, so you got in there. Fast forward to now. I do hip hop in Austin. I sing and rap. So I just try to translate that. I try to translate my classical training to hip hop. I feel like hip hop doesn't have enough people who are classically trained to apply it to it. I feel like other genres of music, they have that they get that. You know what I mean? Like, other genres have people. Yeah. Who are classically trained and apply. I feel like hip hop is one of the few genres where a lot of people just aren't classically trained. And I'm not saying it's needed, but I know my caveat of life.
I'm saying it's like I definitely see that like that awareness is obvious in the song that you played me there. When we played that first one. Because like. That's kind of why I was asking about like whether you had done beats, because like that beat specifically I thought was like really well broken up, and also I appreciated the fact that like I don't know if there's probably a term for it, but like I love it when there's no chorus and repeat in a song. It's just it's just one constant stream from start to finish. Like Lil Wayne used to do that, like when he was first like putting out his like first few like EPs and stuff like that, like Carter and stuff. He would just do one whole stream of rhyme. Yeah. From the beginning of the song to the end. And
it's funny. Okay, so this one story about Lil Wayne, which nobody believes, which is like I want it. Believable. Yeah. Like whatever. I
feel like I would believe. And at this point, anything.
Now I'm 30. I don't give a fuck to impress people. Yeah. I used to say to impress people, but it was also true. Yeah. But I think because I came across like I was trying to impress somebody, that they were like, "Fuck you," Okay. And so we went to New Orleans, right? We went to my mom. My mom's from New Orleans. Right. We went to New Orleans. We went to Aunt Virginia's house, and Aunt Virginia was a spicy, just like older black woman, just like war heels, still drinking whiskey. I remember waving. I got in trouble, so I was crying. I was being a little bitch back in the day, but I remember waving by the Aunt Virginia, and she was like drinking her whiskey and her heels. Not even looking at us, just waving off to the side. And we went to this other house that my mom grew up with. My mom's cousin. And my mom's cousin, she was like home alone and whatnot. And she said that she was talking about her sons. Well, her son, her son, like, he's doing music. And, her son, like, he gets into trouble, but he's a good kid, and he's like, he's on tour right now in Louisiana with his friends, but, I try to tell him to eat good, he just doesn't eat good. You know what I mean? And like I remember her showing me a picture of her son with the gold tooth, and I remember I looked at it and I was like, Daddy, that's Lil Wayne. And my dad was like, who's Lil Wayne? And I was like, Wayne, because like his mom kept calling him Wayne, like Wayne's on tour with, you know. And so my dad was like, who's Lil Wayne? I said, he's a rapper.
Like,
he was like, okay,
come on.
Well, you know, the next time he comes to New Orleans, if he comes back, we can hang out with Lil Wayne. And I remember telling my dad, like, you don't want me to hang out with Lil Wayne?
No, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
you know,
I don't care. I don't give a shit. Go hang out. Go spend a week with Lil Wayne.
I mean, just long story short, my mom's cousin, her son is Lil Wayne. So Lil Wayne is my cousin once removed. Literally looks just like my grandfather. Looks just like my mom's dad.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's, you know, and like,
That's,
I remember, I remember like I would take a girl on a date, and I would call my dad, and be like, I was so young, and I'd be like, hey Dad, hey, I have a girl on the phone. Hey, tell her about Wayne. And I was just like, see, I'm not lying, you know. That's how, like...
It's apparently that Lil Wayne that everybody...
Yeah, my dad was like, oh, yeah, he's Mike's cousin. He used to say some shit like, oh, yeah, he's in the family. Yeah, you know, yeah, Wayne. You know, my dad... And he got better at it with time.
He got ready. He knew what he needed.
My dad got better
in there.
He got better at it with time. He was like, oh, you talking about Wayne? Oh, yeah, Lil Wayne. Yeah. Little hot boy. My dad would say hot boy. Yeah, Wayne, hot boy. Seriously, I'm speaking no lies right now. That is the fucking truth. Because, you know, I mean, if you think about it, like celebrities, they have to have extended family somewhere. Like, they can't just like fucking drop down on this earth and be like, they're not related to anybody.
Dude, if you ask my granddad, we are related to Sam Houston because my middle name's Houston. That's my mom's like family.
It might be true.
It might not be. And who gives a fuck? What do I get? Do I get Texas then? What is that?
No, you just get an A in social studies.
Yeah, I was just saying, it don't affect me anything.
Yeah.
If I am any parts, I don't know what happened to his. Did he have a fortune? Who knows what happened to it if it did?
Boy, yeah, I mean,
like
he has a college.
I go demand Sam Houston's fortune, and they're just like, "Oh, he owes the state of Texas $4 billion."
And I was like, you know what? I'm just kidding.
You know,
yeah.
I'll take those blood tests back. I'll just scoop those.
Yeah. But no. So is that where were we?
We were talking about like sort of just trombone
to music. I did music a lot more seriously after I tried my field. I tried chemical engineering. You know, I didn't feel like that's how I would affect the world. I think being in Austin made me think that way. Just think a tad bit more like, you know, a tad bit more like honest in my quest of life. You know what I mean? Like, I think being in Austin, you kind of become a hippie.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I'm going to affect the world how I'm going to affect the world.
Well, you feel like you should you should tap into some emotion. I feel like
and Austin brought that out of me, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, before that I was like, money, you know, math, science. You know, I get to college, I'm still in my, you know, like in my mode. And I was like, and I just, after, you know, experiencing life in Austin, I was like, this isn't my calling anymore. I think I'm going to go, honestly, just make music.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And after I kind of just like stuck to that, I did it a lot more seriously. I met Parker, PCG. I worked with a couple of already established rappers. You know, I think, you know, my communication is, you know, is good enough to where I can, you know, I think you have to kind of be able to talk to people.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you don't have anything.
Yeah.
Especially in music, you know what I mean? So, you know, a couple of them were like, oh, you know, I can see you're determined you want to do it. So, worked with this one dude named Sam Green, a talented engineer and professor. He's like a studio music engineer professor. He still teaches to this day. I still work with him to this day. And I worked with him, and he was one of the few who was like, man, I really believe in you. He was like, I know you don't have anything. He was like, you're just different than all the,
Yeah.
it's like cliche shit that you think somebody with a success story would have.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you did, as long as like that sentence didn't end with like, "Hey, let me just like."
No, it didn't end with that.
Let me slap your shit around a little bit.
No, right, no, yeah, so.
Okay, so I've wanted to like draw these connections between like music performance and comedy performance for a while. Like, you've been doing gigs for a while, right?
Yeah,
You've been doing like live gigs.
Uh-huh.
Do you ever have like a really misappropriated gig? Do you ever have like a gig that just like?
Oh, I'm very honest. Well, with me, I don't try to like, and that's the thing too. With me, I try to not like really like stunt or just like fake it in front of the audience. Like if it's really hot on stage and I'm really breathing hard, I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, shit, I'm out of shape. I didn't know I would be doing this much tonight. I'll say something like that,
Yeah.
Or if the track I sent to them prior was the wrong track, I'd be like, oops, I'm so sorry, y'all. I didn't know I was doing this song. I might mix the words up. You know what I mean? That's when I was first starting, So I think between comedy and music, I think a lot of honesty has to do with it. A lot of honesty, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because people just, a lot of, like, self-performance, like, you perform for yourself, and I've never done comedy, but I feel like in comedy, you have to perform for yourself, because, like, if they don't laugh at your jokes, you gotta bring your own energy.
Yeah, that's you. Like, the thing is like, you give you to them for a minute.
Yeah.
And they tell you whether or not to put that shit up.
Yeah,
That's pretty much what it is. They're just like, all right, well, done. We're done.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that no more. And
how long have you done comedy for?
Oh, man, I only did it for, I've only done it 2.5 years right now.
Yeah.
I was just saying, it's not something that, and that's, like, at any sort of level where, like, people ask me to do it, as opposed to, like, the year before that where I was just doing it for, like, educational purposes and stuff like that.
How this feels.
It was, like, me learning, or, like, me taking the steps necessary to like get on sort of any sort of awareness level in a network or anything.
Yeah, to like know what it is.
Yeah. So it's like you gotta, it's like you take classes for a year and a half or something like that, and then like the whole time you're just trying to like make friends in the middle and kind of go up. Yeah. And as you like there's differences between like your improv friends and your stand-up friends, things like that, because depending on what like kind of opportunity you can either like if you just want to pursue stand-up, all you gotta do is get your friend to like give you 5 minutes at an open mic who's hosting.
It's nothing.
And it's like if you want to do improv or sketch.
I had a couple of friends who did improv and sketch. Her name was Saneo, and I remember going to their group.
Yeah.
At Austin Improv, and they used to like do improv. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's. Awesome. Well, but if you're gonna ask somebody to do that, then you're basically asking to like produce a show.
Yeah.
So you gotta like, I don't know, like doing all that. I actually loved it because there were like a couple of shows like this like adventure show that I used to produce with my buddy. I have a bunch of these posters.
Yeah.
It was like a D&D inspired thing, so we would like roll dice in the middle and stuff. And it was like me and a buddy of mine named Jisoo, and it was like his show, and then he like brought me and my buddy in. And, we just kind of like made it this big annual, or like we would do it like two parts every month, and we would do like a double run, and it was really great. The crowds, I don't know, we brought in a lot of comic book nerds and stuff. And
that's tight.
Yeah, but that's a lot more than just having like put together a stand-up bit,
Yeah. No, of course.
Like it's funny because like at the end of stuff like that. At the end of stuff like that, you kind of walk out with a stand-up bit. Like, so, like, you do this, like, weird zigzag.
I had to tell everybody about this experience.
Well, it's like you walk out with this weird zigzag where you, like, you do that, and then you're just kind of locked into production, and then, like, because you've dealt with so many different kinds of people, because, like, when you make a cast and stuff, everybody's from everywhere, and, like, Austin's kind of a transplant place, and everybody's got all these, like, everybody has this, like, has their own stuff you gotta work with. And it's like, you figure that out, and, like, the show works, and it's really cool, but, like, at the end of it, you're just like, well, there was, one person who just couldn't be near puppets, and, like, there's, like, there's, like, people that can't even see blood in a show about murdering monsters and dragons, and like with like swords and stuff, like they like there's that kind of stuff, and it's like you got to work around it, and you do. We made cool things that figured all of that shit out, and that's fine. And that's fine. Of course. But like when you do stand up, all you got to do is just worry about whether you're laughing or not while you're writing the shit down.
Do like it's your it's your own energy.
Yeah.
So like a couple of my shows I first did, one of my first shows was my homeboy Wayne. He put one on, and it was called Kemper Kickback at Buzzmill. And I did a show at Buzzmill, and that was my first time actually seeing an audience, and you know what I mean. And so after that, I just did shows that I went to, and and
I'm gonna be hitting up the Buzzmill more.
Spider House.
So much closer.
Buzzmill is awesome.
Yeah,
I love Buzzmill.
I know the people that host Buzzkill on Wednesdays.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I know the.
I've just never been near
black
this
guy,
place.
right? The black guy who does it.
Yeah, and then Allison O'Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should. Man. I just after listening, you're gonna leave this page open on my computer.
No, definitely.
I'm gonna burn through your playlist. I will.
Well, I mean, as of now, it's only 3. These are 3 songs off my new album, Tower.
Tight. Okay. So you've been working with you to release.
Tower's coming out in August.
Tower. Okay.
Tower. So it's TOWER. It's an acronym for the opinions we receive. And so it's called Tower. It's coming out. Under Creative Family, I'm also trying to start a label, not even a label, a creative house called Creative Family, which I'm working with a few people. I think I talked to you about that earlier.
Yeah, absolutely.
A few weeks ago. So I'm working with people now, just on different projects, just trying to make everybody, just trying to make all of this money. Just trying to get some entrepreneurship in creative. So it's coming out under Tower. It'll be on Spotify and all that.
And what did you say? It was coming out this week, right?
No.
Next week?
Next month.
Next month. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, so.
I was going to say, you can totally plug anything. I was going to say, we are right around, we're doing a good time here, but you can go ahead and throw me some plugs. What shows do you have coming up soon?
Yeah, shows I have coming up soon. Summer Jam 3.0 up north at La Cuerva Bar. It's on June 28th. It's hosted by Mike Smith, which is a nice host. He has a lot of nice events, and I'm a DJ Manny as well. So I had that on the 28th. I also have a show at Teller's August 12th. A 15-minute set. So and I have some stuff there too. Okay. So I'm trying to perform.
I was going to say, honestly, because I'm pretty sure this episode is going to come out, in a few hours.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
I was going to say, so, anything you got from, tomorrow on, you can go ahead and plug, because, this is one of those midnight special episodes.
No, honestly, tomorrow,
This is the latest. This is the latest.
It's almost live.
We've recorded in other states, and we've done it, at different times of the day. We never pull this, we are burning the midnight oil, baby.
I like it. I like
2:30 a.m.
No, I love it. I mean, honestly, I have nothing. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just taking my time with it, man. I'm trying to say, sound solid steps. Other than that,
No, I love it. I was just saying that one song. I wanted to walk away at the end of it with just one thing I could comment on.
Yeah.
And I couldn't. I was sitting there. I was like, I don't want to be the guy that eats it up. I don't want to be this oh my god, that was so great. Your rap is so great. I really don't want to be that guy. And I was sitting there. I was like, all right. Well, maybe there's some words that don't make sense, and I was just I was going for it, man. Yeah, no,
Thank you.
I liked it. Not that it's up to me, but that was great.
No, yeah. I definitely try. Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to not. I try to just be true to me. I don't know. I don't know gangster life or anything, but I know that I used to, early. I used to order a manly drink, a girly drink in manly glasses. You know what I mean? So I'll say it out loud on the track. I actually do that to impress you, make you laugh. I'll just, I'm not a gangster, so you know what I mean. Like it's one, this one line I have. It's like life's too short. Life is too short to sleep on low thread count sheets. Like if you spend a third of my life on a sheet, I want it to feel. I just like this stuff. I'm just like.
You like that like Egyptian cotton? You like
I
that,
do.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, man.
Or just like
What's
this one
wrong
line
with
I
that?
have, and it's like I'll say something like my parents used to argue about where you put the ketchup, in the fridge or in the cupboard. Like that's the life I'm used to. My parents were still married to this day.
That's a big deal. What do you do?
Huh?
Where does the ketchup go?
Oh, in the fridge.
I agree. Well,
no, in the fridge.
This is where Clinton and I split. Like,
if it's already packaged with that vacuum
seal,
sealed, in the cupboard. If you open it, it's recommended in the.
It is recommended.
It's recommended.
The FDA just recommends.
It's recommended in the fridge, but just me having a chemical engineering background, wet sugar always molds. The only food that will never mold is the purest, driest sugar.
Okay.
Other than that, it'll mold. Ketchup is wet sugar. It will mold to prolong the life.
Does ketchup really last that long in your house though? Because
no, it doesn't
last that long in my house.
No, honestly, I can put mine in the cupboard. It can last long. I just like my hot fried catfish. Put in some cold ketchup.
Yeah. No, I was. Ketchup was my answer to everything. I was a steak and ketchup kid. I work at a fancy steakhouse.
Yeah.
I was a steak and ketchup kid.
Bro,
I don't get mad. I don't get mad at people when they're like, hey man, you paid this much money. You enjoy the fuck out of that steak, man. Whatever. Fuck everybody around here. That's what you paid for.
Yeah.
You say fuck all of the people that care about that around me.
Yeah.
At the Roots Crescent Greenville that I worked at, we had this guy that came in and he was a VIP at the bar, and he would buy a shot of Louis 13th for the bar. He would buy 1 ounce of Louis Tray for each person at the bar, and then get his with Dr. Pepper to piss them off, to make them mad.
I love that type.
I was like, God,
that's stupid.
Oh, money. That's like Scrooge McDuck behavior. That's the kind of shit
You buy everybody that.
Oh God, yeah. That is, that's like I'm gonna make my house fly, and none of yours can fly.
Yeah,
that's what that is. That's like funny. I'm gonna take to the skies. There's no laws up there.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want. And you guys all get to enjoy the thought that I'm doing that.
I like drinking this out of a coffee cup just because I'm on a podcast and I feel very podcatish.
Yeah. I wish I had
I just want to right.
Yeah. Well,
I'm about to say something really important.
You know what I feel like is I feel like a single mom in South Carolina right now, drinking out of these because I'm drinking Chardonnay out of a coffee mug in front of my friends.
This is stuff you give to teachers.
Mm-hmm. And that's because my girlfriend is a teacher and she gave me some coffee mugs and shit. That's
exactly what it is.
She was like, you need coffee mugs. And I was like, when? Why? Coffee goes in all kinds of things. I don't drink it. I do not. I was like, obviously, if you're looking around my shitty living room right now, I don't have a place where I come and I read the paper and I'm like,
look, it's like, what good shall I do today?
Yeah. I honestly just moved my TV out here just so it seemed like I'm out here. I normally keep it in there because all my shit is comfortably sitting in there. I was like, this needs to be a living space for a minute, so I moved it out here.
Yes, of course.
But this is where it will be as soon as I get a couch and I unpack all this shit. But it's getting a couch is
we still have not unpacked our house. We're 3 months in.
Hey, okay, I'm only 2 months in, but like, I get it, man. Just like, why? Man, just get the shit you're sleeping in for right now. You know, just
every day.
Yeah. For a while. Just day by day. Okay, I know where I put those boxes. You know, like that's your whole attitude.
Yeah. But if I'm like, I'm gonna do a couple plugs, man. A lot of people, I fuck with, and
totally.
In Austin, Texas, in hip hop, man. Terrence, A True Lyrics is about to have an album come out. It's called Mood, under his label. Loyalty First, Money Second, LFMS. Also fuck with Boston a lot, man. Boston's one of my lifelong friends. I love him so much. He does music. He's working with ATX, Motivation. They have a radio station called Royalties Radio, which is hosted by Q Carter and Miss Jaywalk as well. And Q Carter is an awesome artist as well. I got to know him more and more recently. A person that kind of inspired me in music. His name is Mace Lee. He's this like skinny Asian dude. He's such a good rapper.
Right?
And he's such a good rapper. And he's doing his thing in music and in his career. And he just came out with another album. Who else? I know I'm missing people. I don't want to piss anybody off. Just people on my label. I work with. Swish. Swish.
I was just saying, all you gotta do is really give us the label. I'm gonna get all this. We're gonna make sure that this all these plugs and all the links and stuff.
No, of course. Yeah. Swish. He's a youngin. He's a great talented artist. He's about to start coming out with his stuff at Medith Square. He's he's an artist on Creative Family too. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen very soon. I'm excited.
Yeah.
So I try to take all those steps.
Yeah, no, and I look forward to finding any opportunity to like be a part of that in any level too. We talked about that, and like that's gonna be fun.
About your comedy,
it's gonna be really fun, man. And like that's kind of the whole thing is, again, this is gonna be a really fun episode. I think I've had so much fun doing this.
Yeah,
I can't wait. I almost just want to do a bunch of midnight episodes. Like it's fun. Like we always do it kind of like at the end of the business day or like in the middle of the business day, and it's like I am much more.
It seems like another
and like about it.
Late, it's like the late night edition.
While everybody else is fucking sleeping, that's when I want to do stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's this weird thing. It's like the world's peaceful, so I can finally think for a minute.
Yeah.
It's sort of the idea. Like I've always had like creativity. I don't know, Like it comes late, and I'm just like, that's why. I couldn't tell if you were trying to get out of it.
An entire song off of a dream. I remember I dreamed I was writing this song, and I was trying to remember it. I do remember that, dude. So just like late night inspires you on any level.
Yeah, there's
on
just
any level, dude.
Your brain, whether you're awake or asleep, you're starting to unpack the day that you had. Yeah. You're like your brain. Like, that's normally what sleep is your brain sort of just processes the information it received.
Yeah, like in a very congruent way to where it can rest.
Yeah, you like defrag, and your brain and your dreams are weird because like it just kind of happens in this weird selfless kind of context.
Yeah.
And but like if you stay up late and you kind of do that, you start to already unpack the day already. I don't know. I just feel like I hit like a certain point where I'm just like, all right, so. I'm not like super happy about anything I did today because I didn't really do anything today, and then I'm just like, and then I'm just gonna like think about like how much like I'll try to get really mad at myself, and that's more like that's a tactic to try to trick myself into doing shit. I don't care.
I get mad at myself constantly.
Yeah,
constantly.
I pretend like I'm mad at myself because maybe like the day after I'll be like, well, boy, I wasn't okay yesterday. But it's like I don't give a shit.
Mad at myself constantly.
I don't give a shit. It's like if I just feel like sleeping today, then I'll sleep today and then I'll make something amazing tomorrow. That's like the kind of dumb shit I tell myself.
That's a very optimistic saying.
It's so stupid.
No,
but
it's not. I love that saying.
Man. I mean, but it's like.
I'll do something amazing tomorrow.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then there will be this day where I just wake up and I just want to write the fucking nonsense down. You know, it's like, that'll be the day where it's like, all right, I'm sick of being sleepy fuck. I'm gonna pull the notebook out, I'm gonna write some stuff down. And then
those bursts of genius.
Yeah, well then, that's all this like unlocked shit where you're like, oh yeah, I would think about this, and you start thinking about the dumb dreams you had. You start thinking about like, because that's all you've been doing for like 2 days. Yeah, you just like start. Yeah, it's weird, and it's very nice, right? It's just great, right?
Tis the season. I love
creativity throughout the year.
Look, there's a touch more of Livingston. It's a
Livingston, California Reserve.
It's a Christmas coffee mug with a Valentine coffee mug. I love it.
I love it. The joy. Joy. You know what's great is like my girlfriend got me these mugs.
Joy and I bet in the morning. That's what I feel like right now.
Who are you looking at?
By the way, Childish Gambino is one of my favorite rappers. Artists.
Dude. Alright, I love Donald Glover.
Shut up.
I have always, my whole life, just been like, Donald Glover needs to succeed.
Stop talking.
Why? I think Donald Glover, especially with Derek Comedy. I don't know if you ever watched his old sketch comedy.
Yes, I have.
Derek Comedy was like one of the biggest drives.
Derek Comedy? No, I never watched it. Derek?
Derek Comedy?
No.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Derek Comedy...
Let's watch it then.
Alright. Hold on. Let's wrap up the episode and I'm going to show you some Derek Comedy.
Okay.
Because I was going to say, we're actually running at a pretty solid time. I think Amy's actually going to be pretty impressed with me.
What time is it? What time? Oh!
Yeah.
Nice. But keep the whole thing.
Yeah, no. I was going to say, it's going to be good. Because, I really only expected an hour just because... we're grown-ass men. That's the only reason I ever, worried that this is going to be a problem. Did you see that swoop?
Yeah,
that was nice. I can hang because this is where I live, but, this is the time period which I live at normally.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
Everybody listening, I was going to say, check out Michael Fitz. We're going to post up links and everything, and you got all this show postings.
Yes.
Is there anything you'd like to add before we adjourn?
Shit. No, it's just, I'm like, should I say something?
Huh?
It's like, should I say something political?
No.
Like nothing at all.
That's not really a thing. No, yeah, we're not. You can say whatever the hell. You don't have to say
whatever the hell I want. All right, I'm really happy France won the World Cup today. My girl, my queen, my reason for living. It's so corny, right? She's from France. I'm so happy that they won the World Cup. Other than that, just go out and vote in November.
Hey, there you go.
Honestly.
There you go. A little hooray and then go do something. I
yeah. Oh, there you go. Please go do something.
Love it.
Yeah, please.
Well, that's awesome. Fitz, I appreciate you coming out. It's really great. This is awesome. I love the music. Everybody go check that out. And we'll take it from here. Michelle, please marry me.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Yes But Why podcast.